Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out a sleek blue beauty from the late 90s, the 1998 First Editions Jaguar D-Type. Collector number 638. This casting is striking. With its rounded aerodynamic body and the number 4 on the side, it's giving off major Fantastic Four vibes. And with a new Fantastic Four movie around the corner, it's the perfect time to spotlight this one. We'll dive into the real Jaguar D-Type history, what makes this Hot Wheels version stand out, the collector facts, value, and some fun trivia along the way. Let's race into it. Now, the Jaguar D-Type was a true racing legend. Designed in the 1950s, it was built specifically for Le Mans and had a short but dominant run. It won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 years in a row. That means it won in 1955, 1956, and 1957. What was its most recognizable feature? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's that tall vertical fin behind the driver. Originally for high-speed stability is what it was used for. Its smooth curves and aerodynamic lines make it one of the most futuristic race cars of its entire era. So it makes sense that Hot Wheels chose this for their First Editions lineup in 1998, where they showcased new and exciting castings just before the millennia change. This version of the Jaguar D-Type comes in a metallic, beautiful ocean blue with white graphics and the number 4 on the hood of the car, as well as the rear right where the tail fin is. And the lines are sharp. The stance is low, and it looks ready for a track day any moment. The casting captures a lot of the car's original proportions, like that long front hood, the signature rear fin, and smooth, bubble-like cockpit. It also features 5-spoke wheels, a nice clean base, and good weight to it. If you have one in your collection, reach for it and flip it upside down. On the bottom, you'll see that it's stamped with 1998 Mattel. So if you're ever unsure, that's one way to verify the authenticity. And yeah, if you squint, it does look like Fantastic Four just jumped out of the Baxter building and took the D-Type out for a spin. It's a sleek, heroic, and unmistakably cool design. The really neat thing about this car as well is the way the bubble headlights were made. As you can tell on the front, they're not actually painted on. Rather, they have a plastic casing that's underneath the headlights that push out a little bit, and that's how you get that bubbly formation. So if you took this car apart, it actually comes out in 3 pieces, and that headlight is attached to where that windscreen is on the cockpit itself. I like that feature personally, and I believe that Hot Wheels really should have kept that feature going through with the newer castings and newer builds that they make on newer cars. It just looks a lot more better, and it adds a lot more to the authenticity of a real car's headlights rather than just having the paint on there. It doesn't look as cheap, which is always nice. And yeah, you know what? With a little imagination, I could totally see the Fantastic Four jumping right out of the Baxter building and taking this D-Type out for a spin. Its design being so sleek, heroic, and just so unmistakably cool. Now, the 1998 First Editions line included 40 cars, and the Jaguar D-Type was one of the most exotic and unexpected castings in the mix. Some variations of this casting later came in different liveries: white, dark, green, and even Real Riders versions in more premium lines. In my opinion, the blue version with the number 4 has always remained one of the more visually appealing versions. And while no, it has never been considered super rare, it's still highly collectible, especially mint on card. There's also a treasure hunt version of the D-Type from later years, but this 1998 edition stands out as the first release ever. There's no known error variants with this casting, but mismatched tampos or some paint flaws can happen. Some collectors even hunt for more off-center logos, just for fun. So now we can talk a little bit more about what type of value something like this might bring in. Now, loose examples that are played with usually sell for, I would say, maybe about $3 to $5, depending on paint chips and, of course, wheel wear. Now, most mint loose versions can usually fetch right around $10 to $15 as I've seen them in the market. However, still sealed on a clean blue 1998 First Editions cards will get you typically anywhere from around $25 to $40, sometimes even more if it's pristine and unpunched. Like everything, it always just depends on the market and what's out there, so I highly recommend doing some more of your research if you're planning on listing this in the open market. Collectors do love pairing this car with others from the 1998 set, so keep in mind that a full collection listing can definitely go for a premium. Now, taking a closer look at the car from the front, you do get that classic racing nose, its long fenders, and the iconic low-profile body. The number 4 tampo is sharp and clean, especially on this one, as you can see on the rear, right above the Hot Wheels logo, and on the front, just above those cool headlights. That metallic blue paint, that's sparkly and really, really easy to kind of get lost into that blue, almost like an ocean. It really does pop under light. It's a perfect shelf piece in my opinion, especially one that has some lighting in place. If you just get it at just the right angles, it's such a pleasing car. It's just very striking and visually appealing in my opinion. You'll also notice that molded driver's cockpit and that signature fin toward the back. It's subtle but true to the real car's design. That's where Jaguar took risks, and Hot Wheels honored it as well. This one is definitely a keeper for my personal collection. So there you have it, the 1998 First Editions Jaguar D-Type. A very sleek throwback with race car heritage and collector charm. Whether you're a Jaguar fan, a First Editions collector, or just love blue castings with superhero flair, this one definitely deserves a spot in your collection. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know below which car from the 1998 First Editions line was your personal favorite. Was it one of these really neat Jaguars, or was it a different casting? Also, if it was one of these Jaguars, which color is your absolute favorite on it? Now, be sure to stay fast, stay curious, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.